Well, hello everyone. This is your host and coach, Rami. Thank you so much for reading a rather long, perhaps, article, but I'm actually hoping it helped a lot of you practically in what we face in many instances over the course of our professional careers and our businesses, and obviously, day in and day out when we're dealing with other people. Um, the real theme of this article is really just to not allow ourselves to burn bridges when it's at the expense of winning an argument per se. Yes, so many of you have every right to, break off relationships with other customers that are, toxic or in that relationship for whatever that reason may be. And you are the best person to judge that. You, out of everyone you know and interact with, know yourself best. So in that instance, I cannot be the person who would decide whether or not that would be the best decision for you. However, in the line of business and our professional careers, what we're trying to do here is to prolong relationships, even if they're not beneficial to us in the time for the time being. And so what I'm really trying to say is, cut some people some slack if it's possible and if it's not detrimental to your business or your overall emotional health. And you can do so by framing a certain discussion or a conversation, knowing that you have the upper hand, but probing for more information and validating the reasons why your services are so important. And so for that reason, your reward should be treated as equally as such, if that makes sense. So if it's your boss who promised you a raise, if it's your employees that are promising to do a certain amount of work or perhaps perform a certain milestone, if it's your co-founder, if you've got a startup, if it's really anybody that is integrated into your professional and business or even sometimes personal well-being, remember that in this moment, in this instance, we may have the upper hand. Logic and reality has proven it to be so. Yet, in the long term of things, pick your battles. Make sure you're doing the right thing by engaging in the right way with the right approach and to keep things in motion, even if you are in the right and the other party is, quote unquote, in the wrong per se. What we're trying to do is increase our business, increase channels of revenue, increase our exposure, and prolong our activities and growth in a certain company or organization. All of this stuff doesn't come without conflict. And all of these things are the long-term game, which you should keep in mind always when trying to prolong the success of your business or with your careers. So with that being said, thank you so much for reading. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are around the world. Thanks for all the likes, the personal messages, the engagements on my side. It totally keeps me motivated and it totally keeps me wanting to provide this information for you. Take good care of yourselves, and until next time, thanks again.